Just what can you do with this new Minkanko support? Make sure you guys smash the crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out more. It's kind of, Loveless just keeps sending over all of these interesting ideas for us to kind of analyze and look at here. And we'll talk a little bit about the structuring of the deck to kind of give you a little bit of an idea. But this is going to have to do with Medius the Pure. Wait, Robbie, didn't you say this was a Minkanko deck? Yeah, well, evidently, Medius the Pure just loves being a one-card starter for all sorts of different ideas here. So Medius ends up starting off here, and you should have a little bit of an idea where this is going to go. This is actually where we get to pivot into Doom Z, which, by the way, Doom Z is just the master of equips. Like, if you wanted to do something with equips, call up your power patron of Doom Z and tell him to get his butt in here so we can do things. So we can go ahead and target to Sim. We get to go ahead and kick up into Dictorius here. Now, Dictorius, very famously, you can destroy a Doom Z card in your hand or face up on the field, destroy a monster on the field. But if this card is destroyed by a card effect while it has a Doom Z monster or a Medius the Pure as material, you can take an equip spell from your deck and either add it to your hand or send it to the graveyard. So guess what? We'll go ahead and trigger to destroy a Doom Z card. We'll go ahead. Goodbye, Doom Z. We get to go ahead and actually add up the Drastia here. Now, Drastia is no stranger to this. He gets to go ahead, pop, and extend down. We get to go ahead and actually pull out an equip spell for this. I think this is actually one of the coolest things because you just get to equip any equip spell from your deck to this card. And famously enough, this is where we get into the Minkanko side of things because Water Aberrask is just one of the stupidest cards we've ever had be in existence. So we actually get to trigger our support here to actually search for the Tragic Twin Jewels. Yeah, I'm not going to say that 10 times fast. But this allows you to equip only to a monster you control that was special summoned from the extra deck. If your opponent special summons a monster from their extra deck with attack higher than the equipped monster, you can target one of them and destroy the targeted card and destroy the equipped monster. And if you destroyed at least one of them, you take damage equal to their combined original attack and then inflict that damage equal to your opponent. You wanted a card to quickly try to close out the game a little bit easier? Well, that's what this stupid thing is supposed to do. So we're going to go ahead and continue on with combo here. Water Aberrask, go ahead and special summon. Go ahead and bring out the new piece here. Guess what? This is where we get the Devotee, which, guess what? We can target a Minkanko card you control, return it to the hand. Funny enough. So we'll go ahead and get out the Huli here. Gotta love the free extenders that this deck is able to do. Go ahead and bounce back. Guess what? Trigger the Water Aberrask onto the Huli. Now we've got the equip. Huli's gonna go ahead, trigger to add up the Minkanko Spirit Walk here. So we can kind of get established. Now we get to go ahead and exceed into the Uzahime. On special, we get to add any equipped spell from deck or graveyard to our hand. Free value off of this. This thing can't be destroyed by battle, and also it reflects all damage back on your opponent. This typically ends up being one of those broken cards. So this is actually where, guess what? We get the free Water Aberrask pulled back here. Slam down the Water Aberrask, just so we've got the equip. And now, this is where we get to bring down the Twin Jewels onto our monster, just as a little bit of a support line here. And we're going to go ahead and back this up with a Spirit Walk. Was this like an extensive, crazy combo? No, it really wasn't. But this gives you reflection. You've got the Water Aberrask here set up, and you've got the Tragic Twin Jewels. All of this off of a normal summon Medius the Pure. I don't really feel like that's too bad. Now, I mean, this is a scenario where we're just kind of showcasing things. So getting back into the next turn, Water Aberrask to trigger to special. You can bounce that, clear that, which clears up some resources. We're able to kind of pivot into the next stage here, where, you can rotate your monster, bounce back, trigger Medius the Pure here to send, revive the Medius, Water Aberrask onto our monster. Go ahead, trigger up the search for the Fire Dance. Go ahead and equip the Fire Dance to revive. Probably one of the most famous plays we've got. Make another Uzahime here. So this is actually where your payoff starts to begin. A lot of people ask, how is Minkanko supposed to clear the game? Well, it's where the double-edged sword comes in. All right, the equipped monster gains 2 as an attack. Also, both players take any damage from attacks involving the equipped monster. And obviously, if you take 2,000 or more battle damage, this card gets to pop itself. So we'll go ahead and bring out this. Go ahead and equip on up here. And now we get to do the double-edged sword here onto our monster. So guess what? This is where you get to go bonk. 4K. Go ahead and reflect back the 4K. Yeah, I know, right? It's really cool because any battle damage that you would take involving battles, this card goes to the opponent. All right. And then, the card can attack once again directly. Like, this is such a funny card. And obviously, this is going to be the way that you're going to basically try to clear things up here. Now, to answer, the question, what in the world are we supposedly doing with this list? Now, you are playing the one Spirit Walk. You also have the one Angelic Ring. I think Angelic Ring is a card that, like, if you're exploring Minkanko, you do have to make sure that, you can only equip this onto something that's already got an existing equip on it. So when I look in the Angelic Ring, I feel like this would be a card that maybe be more suited as a side deck option for you to kind of work with. And that's all just kind of saying something about the deck building aspect of things for you to kind of consider. Now, obviously, we have the Doomsday Destruction in here. You're playing Doomsday cards, all right? You've got a payoff. Your payoff is big boss monster, want to lock down things, punish opponent not able to do a lot. You've got imperms in here. You've also got the Tragic Twinned Jewels. I kind of like this card. I understand why you want to explore this as an option for this deck, because being able to do the popping mechanics that this card is giving you seems pretty good, man. Like, there is a reason for this. Also playing one Fire Dance. You got the one Doomdirk too. We got the triple Water Aberrask. We've also got the one Double-Edged Sword. I don't think you want to play more than one of this. You've also got the one Great Minkanko Ceremony and the 1, 2, 3 copies of the Noble Twins. You've also got triple copies of Ohime. Yes, I think just stick to the 3 of this. This is probably the best stuff that you've got going for it. We're also playing only 1 copy of the Power Patron Doomsday, the 1 Hare, triple Sanaki, and 1 Huli. I mean, this is fine. Obviously, Sanaki is going to be the piece that's going to be getting most of this done for you. You've also got triple Ash, triple Fua, and then, of course, Alara, 2 Amathi, 2 Medius the Pure, and 2 Durasti. You might want to extend up. You are playing triple Medius, so this is going to be your starter to kind of get things going. Now, Extra Deck has a little bit of room here to kind of work with. Obviously, Zeus, the Power Patron of Destruction, Jurastius, 2 Dictorius, Fortune Tune, triple copies of Uzahime, SP, and IP. Like, you still have 4 filler slots that you can kind of work with to fill this out a little bit, but this should give you an idea of what you're doing with Minkanko. Because, Minkanko it's a fun archetype. Damage reflecting is just such a crazy mechanic, and honestly, this deck does pretty well. So, leave a comment down below, tell me what you guys think, and I'll see your beautiful faces back here later in the day, guys. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.